Good evening and hello everyone. Today we will discuss about water pollution. And I am Lin Xiaosha, a reporter from CCTV Man and Nature channel, and also the host for today. Talking about water, we all know that it is the source of life. Water is not only essential for all forms of life, but also crucial for drinking, agriculture, industry, and maintaining ecological balance. Water covers about 71% of the Earth's surface. However, only a small fraction of it is available for human consumption, which makes it a finite and valuable resource. But unfortunately, because of human activities, our water bodies, whether rivers, lakes, oceans, or even underground water, are facing an unprecedented threat, pollution. And nowadays, water pollution is becoming more and more serious. To discuss the seriousness of water pollution, today we invite four guests: the government staff from the National Environment Management Authority, Mr. Wei Ye, the Professor Yang Jiyu from Huazhong University, the technician of water pollution control, Ms. Zhang Yuzi, and the community activist, Mr. Zhao Xiang. And first, I would like to begin our discussion with Mr. Wei Ye. Hello, Mr. Wei Ye. What's the seriousness of water pollution?
Hello everyone, my name is Wei Ye. I'm the government staff. Today I'm going to talk about why we should care about water. Regarding people's livelihood and health, I would like to say that water is a basic need for human life and health. Ensuring adequate and safe water resource helps to ensure the normal life of people and prevent the impact of water pollution and water shortage on public health. For example, the presence of bacteria and parasites in water can cause waterborne diseases such as cholera, dysentery, and diarrhea. In some development countries, many people are at risk of illness and death because of the lack of safe drinking waters. Regarding ecological balance and environmental protections, many ecosystems depend on purple water supplies. Maintaining the ecological balance of rivers, lakes, wetlands, and other water bodies is crucial to protecting biodiversity and maintaining ecosystems vocations. Rivers and lakes are part of the aquatic ecosystems and support many aquatic life. Excessive water use, the discharge of pollutants, and the development of riverbanks and lakeshore can lead to eutrophications of water bodies and the death of fish and other aquatic life, that's upsetting the ecological balance. That is all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Wei. And what are your perspective on water pollution, Professor Yang?
Hello everyone. As an expert, I think the first question is healthy. According to the World Health Organization, about 88 million people developed waterborne diseases from drinking water each year, resulting in about 500,000 deaths. Cui Fu-yi, a water environment expert, has found that water pollution is associated with many health problems, including waterborne diseases, cancers, and nervous system damage. The second question is quality life and ecosystem damage. According to the United Nations Environment Programme, more than 40% of the world water bodies are polluted, and Zhang Zheng, a member of the European Academy of Natural Sciences, observed that water pollution has a serious impact on survival and reproduction of plants, fish, and other aquatic life in the water. The destruction of ecosystems can lead to the extinction of species, the loss of biodiversity, and the collapse of inter-economic balances. The third question is water scarcity. According to the United Nations, about 40% of the world population face water scarcity. Water pollution further reduces the available supply of clean water. Ecologist Li Fan point out, water pollution limits the available supply of clean water, making it more difficult for people to obtain enough safe drinking water. This has had a negative impact on agriculture, industry, and urban development, and could lead to the displace of water resources. That's my opinion.
Okay, thank you, Professor Yang. It is true that water pollution poses a serious risk to the delicate balance of ecosystems, human health, and sustainable development. Now, as a technician, Ms. Zhang, what's your opinion on the necessity of mitigating water pollution? Or we say, why should we be concerned about water pollution?
Hello, everyone. Water is the source of life and one of the most important material resources of human survival and development. Global water pollution. Currently, more than 420 billion cubic meters of sewage are discharged into source lakes and oceans each year, polluting 5.5 trillion cubic meters of fresh water, equivalent to more than 14% of total global for life on Earth originated from water. Water makes up of 65% of your body weight. Without water, the nutrient in food cannot be absorbed. Once the human body is short to better, the consequences are very resource. Okay, next.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Zhang. And after hearing their points, what's your opinion, Mr. Zhao?
Okay, hello everyone. As a community artist, I want to talk about why we should all care about water pollution. Water is very important for life, but it's getting dirty because of pollution. This is a big problem for us, health, and the environment. Dirty water can make people sick with disease like cholera and even cancer. It's not just about us. Animals in rivers, lakes, and oceans also suffer when the water is dirty. They can die, which harms the whole environment. Water pollution comes from many things like factories, farms, and not throwing away trash properly. If we clean up the water, we can also help fix these big problems. Also, everyone has the right to clean water. But pollution takes this right away from many people, especially who don't have much money. Let's think about how water pollution affects our environment and jobs. When water gets polluted, it harms plants and animals living in the lakes and rivers. It is bad for people who fish or run business like rivers near water. Dirty water also harms farms because it can make crops unsafe to eat. So water pollution doesn't just harm nature, it also impacts different kinds of work and our food short. Water pollution is a hung problem. The effects of health, the animals and the whole planet. We need to work together to stop pollution the water. It means making rules to keep water clean and changing how we live to be better for the environment. It's important for keeping our world safe and health for everyone, now and in the future. Okay, that's my opinion.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zhao. Yes, from all the views, we can know that water pollution can destroy the aquatic ecosystems, leading to the decline or extinction of aquatic species. It will also disrupt food chains and ecological balance. Another scholar, Jerry Nathanson, states that marine life, for example, like a microscopic plant, will be harmed due to the pollution from sewage outflow pipes and dumping of sludge or other waste and oil spills. Not only the ecosystems will be influenced, but the economy can be affected too. For example, polluted water will reduce crop yield and quality, which affects the agricultural sector, and it can lead to food insecurity and higher food prices too. In addition, water pollution can impact regions that rely on tourism, such as coastal areas and scenic lakes, because visitors may be deterred by the ruined scenery. Besides, as you said just now, human health is also threatened by water pollution. It is reported that over 800,000 people die every year from the disease caused by unsafe drinking water, sanitation, and hand hygiene. And in the face of this environmental crisis, after exploring the gravity of the situation, it is also our responsibility to take actions to mitigate water pollution, not just to save the environment, but also to keep economic development and our own health. So, Mr. Wei Ye, what do you think we should do to mitigate water pollution?
Okay, I will talk about my opinions. In general, water resources are very important to people, but at present, people lacks of awareness of protecting water resources. So we need to talk about the problems we have in educating people about how to manage waters. There are 3 points that I think are very important. The point one is public lack of awareness. The public's lacks awareness of the importance and urgencies of water resource management and may take water resource waste for granted and lack awareness of water conservation. The evidence one is public participations or communities' participations in integrated water resource management programs are always challenged by the public's poor level of knowledge, by their resident to participate as well as by the lack of an organized platforms. To solve point one, we should educate, raise public awareness of water management, so a wide range of educate and advocacies, campuses, and enhances everyone's responsibilities. The point two is the lack of public participations. The lack of effective change channels for public participations in decisions making programs on water resource management leads to public dissatisfactions or lacks of understanding of those decisions. The evidence too is in Malaysia, including the Lingyue Rivers basin deficiencies in sustainable water resource management are mainly due to lack of public participations. To solving point two, we should build an effective public participation mechanisms so that the publics have the opportunities to participations in the decisions making programs of water resource management and increasing the public's understandings and acute acceptance of government decisions. The point 3 is emergencies deficiency at times. The public may not be aware of the urgencies of water management issues and therefore may lack the urgencies and motivations to solve the problems. Evidence 3 is in some areas, people may daily overuse water and lack a sense of urgencies about wasting waters. For example, running the tap for a long time. To solve point 3, we should provide incentives and incentives for individuals and business to adopt more sustainable water use in order to drive bounders social engagement. So this is my opinions. Thank you.
Okay, good point. Thank you for your views. And how about you, Professor? What do you think?
As an expert on water resources, I believe that monitoring and assessment of water bodies can be strengthened to identify and quantify the resources and the extent of water pollution. This data help to develop control strategies for species pollution problem. In the United States, for example, the Clean Water Action requires the monitoring and the evolution of water bodies and sets water quality standards. And as of 2021, the total area of rivers, lakes, and ocean water monitored in the United States is more than 300,000 square miles, thus protecting water resources and human health. Secondly, we developed and promote pollutant discharge control process and measures to reduce pollution entering water bodies. Since the implementation of Europe Industrial Emission Directive, which requires industrial to take measures to reduce emissions and implement the best available technological and equipment. European industrial emissions of major pollutants, such as sulfur dioxide, have been significantly reduced, falling by about 16% and 75% respectively. Third, strict control of agricultural pollution. Agriculture is one of the important reserves of water pollution. We should be committed to developing and promoting agricultural pollution control measures. For example, China's agricultural 9-point resolve pollution prevention and control program aims to reduce water pollution from agricultural activities by improving agriculture management practice, building farmland water facilities, and promoting environmental friendly technological in agriculture. By 2020, the coverage of farmland water facility in China will reach 65%, and the promotion and control capacity of agricultural 9-point resource pollution will be greatly improved, resulting in an average reduction of about 50% in the consequence of chemical oxygen damage in water bodies. That's my opinion.
Okay, thank you, Professor. And Ms. Zhang, from your perspective, what do you think we should do?
I'm a technician at the Malaysian Research Institute. I'd like to give you some advice on water pollution. First, drilling wells and digging canal. A common practice in sub-Saharan Africa to extract water. The second recommendation is to educate communities about water storage, raise awareness in communities about water conservation and distribute tools that can save water. The third recommendation is the reuse water resources. For example, Singapore has been implementing resources for the reuse of water resources, and the water is purified by equipment and can be safe to drink. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Zhang. Now, Mr. Zhao, could you please share your advice with us, please?
Yeah, I want to talk about 3 easy things we can do to help make our water clean. First, we can catch rainwater. This way, we can use it later and keep dirty water from going into the rivers and lakes. There is places in India why they are done this, and now they have lots of good water. Second, we can clean water with sunlight. If we put water in clean bottles and leave them into the sun, the sun kills the germs. Cats in Bolivia goes this skid when they drink water cleaned this way. Third, we can clean and use dirty water again. In California, there's places that clean use water so it can be used to water plants in factories or put back into the ground. This saves a lot of clean water and is good for the earth. So there are some smart ways to fight water pollution. If we all try this out, we can make a big difference. Clean water means healthier people, happier fish, and a better planet. In simple terms, when we all work together to keep water clean, it's not just about helping the environment, it's also about making a better future for everyone. Every little thing we do to make water cleaner ends up. It's like being part of a big team. It's working to make the world healthier and stronger places. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thanks for sharing, and these advice are really beneficial. Well, even though there are many solutions available to tackle water pollution, it is also crucial to understand that the responsibility to mitigate this issue isn't only on governments or organizations, but also on each individuals as well. As consumers, citizens, and stewards of the planet, we have the ability to make choices with positive impacts. Whether it's reducing the usage of single-use plastic or promoting sustainable practices, every action, no matter how small it looks like, can collectively create a powerful force against water pollution. Well, as we conclude, let us take the knowledge and understanding that we have acquired today and spread it to our communities, workplaces, and homes. Let us again become agents of change and motivate others to join the global movement to protect the environment and ensure clean water for everyone. By cultivating the strong sense of the responsibility and adopting sustainable habits, we have created a better future where water is not only just a source of life, but also a symbol of resilience and harmony. And thank you all of you for joining the discussion today, and have a good night.